Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 217 of the Foobar Show. A lot to discuss, but first, the Foobar Show has partnered up with tpublic.com to bring you tons of new merch items like totes, travel mugs, magnets, baseball tees, and regular tees, and tons of new colors and styles. Go to our merch page found at foobarshow.com to check it all out. Also, click on the link for my band, The Fallen Electric, at the bottom of our website for music and merch, and also through TeePublic. Add our singles to your Spotify or Apple Music playlist today. Also, ALF Live Events, man. Whether you'd like to host your next virtual event or are ready to go live in person or given the times, foos, in a socially responsible manner, ALF can help you do it right. They pride themselves in being masters of audio, visual, and lighting solutions, but most recently, foos, they've become masters of virtual events and meetings, partnering with their clients to produce live events in a socially safe environment. Go to alflei.com to get their contact information. They can be contacted via phone call or email for any questions on how they can help you produce a flawless event. That's alflei.com for live events, alflei.com. And now, without further ado, foos, episode 217, here we go.
Foos.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foobar Show! Hey, what's up, everyone? I am Josie.
What's up,
Josh.
And Steph.
Thank y'all very much for listening to the Foobar Show. Thanks for hitting subscribe, and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a champ. You can always reach us and check out our new merch at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com. And FOObar Show on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. Ain't that right, foos?
Sifu.
Yeah. All right. On tap today, we got a health and such from Steph for spicy stuff,
Spicy.
right?
It's a spicy.
We got some Wandavision news. We got the Super Bowl. Now, by the time this has been out, the Super Bowl's already happened. But we got some picks and kind of other shit that we want to talk about. Music highlights and some Foo Facts. But first, foos, I'm doing this whole bite aligner things. Are you guys familiar with that?
Bite aligners.
Yeah.
Like the mouth guards you sleep with?
It's well, it's not a mouth guard, but it's like an Invisalign thing. But Invisalign it's its own thing.
It's just a different brand.
And man, it feels like somebody just punched you in the fucking face.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, not in the face, but particularly the teeth.
Ooh,
and
that just has no appeal for me.
Yeah, well, but anyway, in about maybe 8 more weeks, the gap that has made me my trademark gap will be gone.
Oh, really, Foo?
So
I'll have
to
gaps prevent cavities.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, shit. Should I keep this gap
Because your teeth aren't so close together and won't be able to spread.
Oh, okay. Well, so much for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Foo.
Way to go, Foo.
That's very forward-thinking of you, Foo.
Your dentist will be upset.
It's okay. He can deal with it. That's his job.
You closed it, huh?
What did you
stupid.
do?
And Foo, how's it going over there in the old being new dad front?
Well, Foo,
It hasn't happened
I
yet.
have to wait for the kid to come to be the dad.
Yeah, but
you got the catcher's
Depending
mitt.
who you ask.
Well, I'm asking you. How's it going?
Oh, it's cool, man. We're dealing with the pregnancy cravings.
Yeah.
Mainly, you know where we went to yesterday? We actually went on quite the journey last night for our Friday night outing, Foo. We went to La Tolteca.
Oh. What'd you get there?
And in my car, Foo, believe it or not.
Okay.
And when we got there, Jackie had the pregnancy cravings at full capacity.
Uh-huh.
Her eyes were like glowing red, like in WandaVision. So we got 2 pounds of chips, a full quart of salsa, a dozen of fresh corn tortillas.
Jesus.
Half a pint or a quarter pint of enchilada sauce, a pound.
What did you eat, Foo?
A pound of cheese. Well, no, like she was just buying like all stuff just to take home.
Jesus Christ.
And then she also ordered 2 tacos, and I ordered 3 enchiladas, Foo. The cheese type.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
So you went light?
Well,
And she
we went
just
super light except the part where we brought like 2 big bags worth of shit home. And then Foo, you think it stops there? It doesn't, Foo. She's like, well, we're in the area. Let's go to Donut Man.
oh
Oh,
my-
great Jesus, son of Mary, wife of Joseph.
What the fuck, dude?
Did you even eat any of that, or you just brought it home to smell it?
I ate one donut.
Okay.
She ate the others.
Nice.
I heard that. I heard
The
that's a
others?
thing. No, I heard that's a thing that pregnant women do. Like they'll buy all this food and they'll just smell it. Like you think you're hungry,
I don't see Jackie just standing by like that and smelling it.
she's just wafting the nice smell.
It's the Jackie I remember.
Yeah.
All those donuts are gone.
It's not the Jackie.
Oh yeah, they were gone as of 11 a.m. this morning.
Oh my god, dude.
We were actually in line for about 45 minutes.
Uh-huh.
The line actually went all the way back to where those batting cages are in the back.
Jeez.
It was pretty gnarly. And then, dude,
What?
I gotta stress this to people with dogs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, Josh, how that parking lot, there's no dirt, it's all asphalt.
Yeah, gravel.
Okay, several people were in line with dogs.
Oh,
Right
God.
when we got to the front, what do we see? Oh, that must be from the AC leakage, right? Nope.
No.
Someone's dog pissed on the fucking steps
Uh-huh.
up to the front. And god damn it, man, if it wasn't COVID, I would run up to that guy and talk some shit, but I have to check myself now, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what it
Foo,
is.
maybe you should have. That's like better than a fight nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get close to you. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm within 6 feet. I'm at 5 feet. What are you gonna do?
Do something.
Do something.
Start slowly reaching for your mask,
Call the
pulling it
CDC.
down.
That's a fucking tool with this chick and their dog just fucking chilling in line for 45 minutes, and the dog just pissed on the steps right before you get up to the window.
He was waiting. He was holding it. He knew you were coming.
Probably, dude. Probably.
Well, anyway,
Uh,
speaking of food, Foo, well, I know that we've been
Food?
doing a lot of food stuff here on the Foobar show, you know, a lot of spicy stuff, and Steph had a health and such to tell us a little bit about that. Right, Steph?
Let me just gather up my notes in my Pushy notebook. All right. Well, aside from the obvious physical effects from you guys, sweating, nausea, fire breathing,
The fuck you talking about?
Spicy
from
challenges.
the fucking spicy challenge. You just introduced it.
Ah.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention.
He never does.
No, he's too busy
No,
playing
I
Battlefield.
was, but like, you got to say it right before you talk about it, not say it intro, then say it.
Are we having a meeting right now?
Is this what we're talking? Okay.
We
All
just
right.
had an impromptu meeting at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll edit this out.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I won't.
So I'm going to talk about spicy food and this health and such. You can start fucking there, right? There are some good things and some bad things associated with eating spicy food. This
You
is-
don't say.
Oh, one, I was reading a whole bunch of like scientific articles about spicy food, and this one article that I came across, it's from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, and then it's like pretty much you are what you eat, and they found in one study that those who typically consume spicy foods exhibit higher levels of aggression.
Oh, the Foo!
That makes so much sense now.
So
Oh, yeah.
I'm becoming a scorpion pepper.
You spicy Foo.
And more, and just even the mere exposure to spicy food can lead to higher levels of perceived aggression and intent towards others.
Well, that just explains the Foo's previous story.
Wait, but it's all perceived though.
Well,
By
they did two
who?
different studies.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's perceived by the participants. So they took a study of those who ate spicy food and those who didn't, and those who didn't, you know, they rated their like their behavioral outcome towards others, and they didn't really show aggression. Whereas the people who ate spicy food had a little bit more aggression documented in their perceived outcomes towards others.
What about this? Could it? I mean, I know that's a correlation, but what about on the flip side? What if more aggressive people just tend to have spicier foods? Is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have an outlet somehow.
Yeah.
Foo, were you not listening?
He was not.
All right.
One of another bad effect of spicy food is that it can cause indigestion and can actually trigger symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. And-
Indigestion.
Josh, maybe you've been secretly ingesting spicy food.
I knew it.
And those who
it's in your cereal.
those who consume spicy food regularly, which is at least 10 times or more per week, which is so you're pretty much having it
Every meal.
almost every meal, are 92% more likely to have IBS compared with those who don't consume spicy food. Well, that just makes sense.
Well, that just sounds like a challenge.
A spicy challenge, Foo.
But there are
You
some,
down, Foo?
I'm
What,
down
a
like a
challenge
clown.
every day?
Dang, no, I'm not.
there are some. Here are the top effects of spicy food. There was a study done saying that eating spicy food greater than 5 days a week can actually have you live longer. It speeds up your metabolism, combats inflammation. There was another one, a study done by UCLA, and they studied the effects of capsaicin on cancer cells, and they found that capsaicin is shown to slow and destroy cancer cells.
Oh, okay.
And spices will help kill bacteria as well. And they have powerful antioxidants. And they do not, it's not shown to
even
cause...
though you're wait.
So it's worth the suffering.
Yes. So even if it gives you the poops, you'll live longer.
Poop on.
Depends. I mean, obviously, you've never pooped like I've pooped. There's no way I'd live longer if I pooped that much.
Dude, NASA needs that for propulsion, dude. Keep at that.
Damn. So that
I have to have a
fires for it.
seatbelt just to keep from lifting off the seat.
Yeah, you have
One
your
day,
own wing at JPL.
one day when we learn how to harness methane, Josh, you will be an important person.
See,
As will I.
Yeah.
we will be the keys to survival.
So, one more thing is that spicy food has not been shown to cause ulcers. In fact, it has been shown to prevent ulcers.
How?
Because
What? It's destroying your lining.
no, the main thing that causes ulcers is not actual food. It's a bacteria. And since they kill bacteria, it prevents ulcers from happening. So
Interesting.
yes, food doesn't give you ulcers. It's bacteria that gives you an ulcer.
So when the doctors just like stop drinking coffee because that contributes to ulcers, why are they telling me
that's
that?
mainly like your esophagus, not your stomach lining though.
So like the acid
like all the
reflux?
all the acid reflux. It can give you acid reflux. Spicy food gives you acid reflux. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's why I had to stop eating all that fucking spicy food. But stomach ulcers? No, it's not going to give you stomach ulcers.
That's
Just give you the bubble goods.
It's just give you the bubble guts and then eventually the poops.
nice. Well, thanks, Steph. That was very informative.
Welcome.
Well, foos, let's get this party started with that geeking out, shall we?
Okay, nerds, let's go!
Geeking Out is brought to us by Study Abroad, the #1 sex education textbook for young males.
What kind of broad food? Talking
I
about
don't know.
brunettes, redheads.
It's a big textbook.
Marionettes.
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 Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's no strings
Who's got
attached,
string
man.
fetish?
The food likes the strings on his relationships.
Tangled web.
Call me Geppetto, Foo.
Oh, man. Makes them lie all the time. All right. Anyway.
What the fuck?
That was wrong.
Food like some wood.
I thought you were gonna. What the fuck? I thought you were gonna tell us our sponsor was whichever person gave Josh some Coke before this podcast because he was going crazy on that intro.
You had Coke, dude?
No.
Would you bring enough for the class?
I don't ski the slopes, Foo. I don't like the powder.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Foo, we are geeking out after all. And yesterday, as we record this on Saturday. Yesterday, we had the big reveal, man. What was supposed to be equivalent to a Luke Skywalker on Mandalorian happened.
And it wasn't.
Well, the Foo will keep shitting on this, but we'll continue as if he's not here.
What do you mean keep shitting on this? It was not as big a reveal as Luke Skywalker.
It wasn't as exciting as a reveal, but I was, thoroughly impressed about how they're going to be introducing the mutants here, man.
It was pretty shocking to see that reveal. I will say.
Yes.
Okay.
But not as exciting as Luke Skywalker's.
I'll give you that. It wasn't as exciting, but it was as shocking. Yeah.
Well, because Luke came in with a fucking fight scene. That's why.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Imagine if fucking Quicksilver came in with a fight scene like that.
With the scene that he did in X-Men Days of...
like something like that, which was,
Days
by
of
the way,
Future Past.
that sequence.
That wouldn't have meshed well.
No, it wouldn't have, but I'm just...
Probably why they
comparisons.
didn't.
That sequence is it's better than anything that DC has ever done with the Flash. I'm just going to say that right now. Just that sequence alone.
Wait, with the Flash.
Quicksilver.
What?
Wait, what? You said the Flash or Quicksilver?
That Quicksilver sequence that happened in Days of Future Past is better than anything DC has ever done with the Flash.
Okay.
That's my hot take for
well,
today.
no, Foo.
Live.
Let him speak.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Josh? I think Grant Gustin's a hell of a Flash.
Yeah, definitely, man. I was upset that they had to hire Ezra Miller as a. I was really hoping that they would have brought Grant Gustin's Flash into the movies.
No,
but
I think he's just talking about just for a particular set time frame, not for a whole series, though.
I'm sitting right here, guys.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about any cool kind of Flash. The parts where he does the speedster shit. That's better than anything DC's ever done for the Flash and any kind of.
Someone needs to watch the Flash season 2 and 3. Then it sounds like.
No, I'm good, fam. I'm good.
It got even better too.
With their limited budget.
Check
whatever, bro. No,
Are
thanks.
you on Disney's payroll now, Foo?
Oh, here we go, dude.
Foo, check your pants because you just wrecked yourself.
Well, anyway, who wants to tell us about? Are you telling us about WandaVision, Steph?
Yeah, do it, Steph.
All right. Okay, so in this episode, Wanda gets like super pissed, right? Because they started spying on her with a drone.
An
Like
80s
Aaron
drone.
Andrews.
What? Two of you were talking at the same time.
An 80s drone.
Yes,
Steph.
an 80s
The
drone.
fuck is this? Pigs Radio?
Well, you guys keep talking over each other.
We
Jesus.
can be Foos.
No.
No.
See how we did that just now?
Episode 365, Foobar Show, Pigs Radio.
Season 12.
Season 12.
All right. They don't listen.
No. All right, so we dive deep into the 80s. Joe's favorite era.
Uh-huh.
What did we see? Family Ties?
Yeah, we saw a lot of
Full
Family
House.
Ties and Full House references. That was cute.
Yeah. Yeah, the twins. We finally saw them as babies.
Yeah.
And as little Ben. Because they
And that they
grew
have
up
power
so
too.
fast.
Yeah, they were
Hey,
5-year-olds and then they were 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Hey, Steph, tangent real quick. Do you know what their mutant powers are from the comics?
No. I don't, because
Okay.
I never really got into the new Avengers.
Because I don't know if like what they do in the show is like part of their power set or if that's just them manipulating their mom's energy
No,
or
it-
whatever.
I was reading up about the House of M, and Tommy and Billy have similar powers to like their mom, from my understanding. Like they can bend reality because they have like powerful magic. But I'll look up exactly what their powers are. So continue.
Yeah.
They're,
actually
they're
have-
wizards.
They actually have superhero names too, but I don't know what the twins are. Like my knowledge stops with like Wanda and Vision's story. But in this episode, you see more of the twins, and you see Agnes really kind of break the storyline.
Breaks character.
Yeah. Right in front of Vision. And so you can see her trying not to piss off Wanda, but also being very aware of the situation. Like when she comes in through the door in the first opening scene, she's just like, should we take this again? Should we take this from the top? And then Vision, like, that's when he realizes, like, no, something's not right.
Yeah, something's up.
And so throughout the whole episode, Vision...
And he's been getting clues throughout. I mean, like the neighbor cutting the hedges and it's going right through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Foo, let Steph tell us, Foo.
And then throughout the episode, Vision just becomes aware, and he actually, for the first time, uses his Mind Stone power and unlocks Norm.
Characters, yep.
And Norm's just terrified.
Dude, Norm started freaking the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, he's just like, where's my phone? I got to call my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realized, oh, well, Wanda's going to find out about this, so he changes him back.
And that happened after, like, a crazy email that he got.
Yeah,
on the
because
screen
Sword's
there.
trying to infiltrate, trying to get in there. A few things that I wanted to point out were when Monica Rambeau is in the headquarters and she's talking to Darcy. She says, oh, I know a astrophysicist that might be able to help us. Well, we don't know who that is, but I was reading some comments online, and there's other people that watches in different languages. Like if you watch it in Spanish or in Portuguese, they actually use a feminine pronoun in that text. So there's a theory that the astrophysicist might be female, and it might be Sue Storm, which is part of the Fantastic Four. And if you go back and read the credits, I think when somebody was saying in the Portuguese credits, they use a feminine pronoun for who might.
Oh, for the astrophysicist.
Yeah.
Well, I think they said like at the first episode that they showed Monica, or was that episode 3 where they showed the origin of Monica Rambeau?
Yeah.
Like when she walks into the sword facility, you could see in the background the ship that potentially will carry, that they said they're not sending people in space anymore because they lost a crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
in
a failed
space.
mission.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably what they're referencing, and I really hope that's true.
That would be dope,
Because
man.
they've already announced a Fantastic Four, and this would be a way to just
Bring him in.
introduce him.
Only if it's John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, though.
I don't know that that's going to happen, though, man. I think we would have heard some kind of leak, no?
I don't know. It's been very tight right now.
Fuse, did you hear the Quicksilver leak? That's what I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
Disney has been doing a good job with keeping secrets. Like with Luke Skywalker.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, no kidding.
the
you're right, man.
the Evans
because
leak.
there's more important shit in the news.
The Evans leak was theorized, and they were just like, "Oh, that would be cool if we can get Evans to play it." And it turned out that he was the Quicksilver to be cast.
Yeah.
And now there's a theory going around that they've just introduced the multiverse because Wanda can't physically bring back to life humans. I think she's tried that before, and she actually says that to her twins. Like, she can't bring people back to life. So they're thinking that she
She
took
did like the next
Quicksilver.
best thing.
Yeah, she took Quicksilver from another universe, and
But-
that's why he's there.
But she seemed as surprised when he showed up as anybody else. So when we were checking out that article last night, one of the things was, how she comes out of the bubble, she talks to the military guys, and she goes back in, and she touches the entrance again, which makes she reinforces it.
Yeah.
And supposedly that's supposed to break the barrier, right, between the multiverses, or it fucks things up like that.
Yeah, she. It's not said, but it's theorized that she actually creates these
Like the
holes.
opening, the cosmic opening or something?
Exactly.
So
And then that's what somehow brings him into that.
Because she did say, like, this isn't me, right? And all that.
yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do this, because it's usually, what's her name?
Agnes.
Agnes, who comes in when she needs somebody to interrupt what's going on.
So Wanda's conversation with Vision before Quicksilver arrives, she's just like, one day it just happened. Like she just showed up, and there they were, and so she doesn't even know what's happening. So there might be another villain that has yet to appear, and
What do you suppose it might be?
well, my two guesses would be it's either the mailman or it's the director of Sword. So those are my two guesses. It's either the mailman or the director of Sword.
Okay.
So one of those could be Ralph. Ralph. My husband Ralph.
Oh.
Or it can be Mephisto.
And what does Mephisto do again? Remind me.
He's like the devil, right?
He is literally
he's
the devil.
of the Marvel universe.
Okay, fair enough.
And he appears, if you look at the timeline of Marvel, he appears in almost every single story at some point in Marvel. He has attachment to everybody.
Okay.
Well, they did say that there's going to be a Ghost Rider series at one point. So that makes sense that they would introduce Mephisto now. And then eventually, when it's time to have Ghost Rider, boom, he's in there. Because Mephisto's a main character.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we saw Mephisto in the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. I think it was in there.
Yeah, played by, what's his face? What's the...
Britt
other...
Cage?
Yeah, but what's the other... Damn, I can't think of the goddamn name. Fonda. Peter Fonda. There you go. Yeah, played by Peter Fonda. Yeah, so... That would be interesting if they do bring in Mephisto as like the mailman. That'd be dope. I could see that possibly being a thing. And I mean, this is really it's almost feels like a loose interpretation of House of M.
Yeah, it's like their own take. Not
Yeah.
like, it would be cool if they did it like page by page for the comic book, but that would just be way too much.
House of M would only work if the X-Men were here from the get-go.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the best way to do that while also introducing the X-Men for the future.
Yeah.
But Foos, what if Quicksilver is not Quicksilver and he's Mephisto?
Oh, like a shapeshifter?
He is the devil.
Well, he's
Yeah.
Well, he could do that as the devil.
True.
Like he's pretending to be Quicksilver.
I think this is the real Quicksilver, but again, he's under that mind control where he doesn't remember he's from a different universe, and I'm sure at some point like Vision's gonna like
unlock
unlock his mind like he did to Norm, and then all of a sudden he's like, "What the hell? Where the hell am I? That's not my Wanda," or something like that.
Yeah, I think
Because
it can take different paths at this point.
yeah, because it's supposed to lead, remember, into the multiverse of madness. Like this is what causes Doctor Strange to reach out to her and then bring her in to kind of control her and train her.
You think like the last one or two episodes, Doctor Strange comes in and saves
Yeah.
the day?
Yeah, I think they kind of hinted at Benedict Cumberbatch being involved in this series because that's where they show her, like, because she's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie along with Doctor Strange. Like, they already said that she's going to be like his sidekick or his apprentice. And then after Spider-Man, they're going to have the Multiverse of Madness. That's supposed to be the next film, I think. And then Thor, Love and Thunder.
The news coming out of that Spider-Man movie, man, they're blowing their load hard, dude, with like a fireman hose.
They are aiming for the most ambitious movie to date. Like, I thought Endgame and Infinity War were ambitious, but jeez.
This is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, like
ridiculous bad food.
No, do you have anything else on WandaVision stuff?
No, those were the two things I wanted to point out.
Tell the audience what the big reveal was. God damn it.
The Quicksilver man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and let's not forget who ruined it for the internet.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
No, it wasn't.
Posting it on the Foobar show
at 7:30 p.m. You're acting like I posted it at a.m.
of the episode release.
Foo, you can wait until Monday, Foo.
Or at least put like a page spoilers, please swipe.
Okay, I'll do that next time. How's that?
Instead of putting
right there on the front.
Called it.
Well, you did call it.
In the well, yeah, but in the caption, only in the caption, it says spoiler alert.
Okay.
So you have to look at the entire picture and then spoiler alert.
Right.
And then this big long explanation.
Way to go, Foo.
Whatever, man. Get over it. Fuck, it's just a TV show.
No, man.
Whoa! How dare you tell me what to get over?
Look, you know how pissed we get
me
about
speak to
people
your
spoiling
manager,
episodes.
Yeah, and I don't get pissed. I'm not one of those fucking people who get pissed for spoilers. I enjoy
Well,
spoilers.
Foo, your faithful, loyal listeners might. So check yourself.
All right, hey, all right. I apologize. Thank you for filing that stupid grievance. And let's
You
move
know-
on.
You know what, Foo? I really hope you're wearing a diaper today because you just keep wrecking yourself
Oh, for
all over
fuck's
the
sake.
place. In this
We're gonna call him Taz now because he's just pooping all over the place.
Oh my god. The nastiest dog.
is Taz really pooping all over the place?
No.
He's got-
No, he farts all
Yeah.
the time.
He
though.
Our dog Taz, a Rottweiler. For those who have Rottweilers, you guys might understand, but
Oh my
this
God.
guy farts all the time, and they're
All the
so
time.
gnarly. So gnarly.
He has the ones that go.
Yeah. Yeah, like somebody's trying to get your attention, but, you're in a quiet library.
And then you look over and the guy's just looking at you, making eye contact and smirking.
Yeah, every
exactly.
time.
Exactly.
It's like you poke like the slightest hole in a balloon, you just hear it seeping out.
Yep.
So-
That's our dog.
But it's hilarious when he has the regular farts.
Yeah, it's just like,
And then he'll only
See-
do that when he's walking, and then he just like looks back, and then he just keeps
Does-
trotting along.
Does Taz frame you guys on each other?
No,
I frame him, though.
yeah.
You know what? Nala does that same thing. Nala will be laying on one of our beds, and all of a sudden you just hear a you'll look right at her, and all of a sudden she'll look at you with those puppy dog eyes like it wasn't me. It's like, oh, you
Yeah,
damn it.
right. Yeah, right.
Wrong door.
Well, shit. Did you ever figure out with Tommy and Will and what is it, Will and William?
William,
Billy.
Billy,
Tommy and
Powers
Billy.
were?
Billy Bowie.
So they don't officially have powers because they're magical constructs technically.
Okay.
So, but eventually, I guess in the comics, Mephisto gives them souls,
Ah.
and
Right.
like their abilities somewhat like help out a different character.
Mhm.
Like they're just meant to enhance someone else's abilities, but then Mephisto takes their souls back and then like erases them from existence, kind of thing.
because they're not real.
So
Yes.
they're not technically, they're not real.
Yeah.
So, but Foos, going back to that Spider-Man 3 news, there has been official sighting of a Mr. Willem Dafoe
Really?
on the set.
And he's gonna be doing the Goblin, right?
Foos. So new reports indicate that another major Marvel villain is joining the packed cast for Spider-Man 3, with original Spider-Man villain Willem Dafoe reportedly reprising his role as Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
So again, remember he bought the Avengers building in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and we saw Oscorp in the background of Far From Home. Remember when he's finally in Manhattan
Yeah.
before the reveal by J. Jonah Jameson?
Mhm.
Like Oscorp's there, so he's in the background doing shit. And I would love to see him in like a Iron Patriot, or like a Green Goblin suit that's somewhat like uses Stark's technology.
Mm.
Like an Iron Man variant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
That would
happening.
be dope.
Did that ever happen in the comics, or is that something
Well,
you think that they would just put together?
Technically, he was
in
Iron
the dark-
Patriot.
Yeah, in the Dark Avengers, Tony Stark. Something happens to Tony Stark, and they end up having his Iron Man tech, and Norman Osborn pretty much starts wearing the Iron Man suit and calls himself Iron Patriot.
Oh, interesting.
It's supposed to take place like right after Civil War, like
Yeah,
after
the
Cap dies.
Yeah, the first Civil War, Cap in the comics, Cap dies, and everyone like goes underground for a bit because they're ashamed of what happened.
So then that's when Norman Osborn comes in and makes the Dark Avengers, claiming that they lost faith in Tony Stark. So he was like the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. at one point. Or not S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, Sword.
Sword.
Yeah, Sword replaces Shield as like the dominant agency,
Mhm.
and then he convinces the public like trust me, and everyone's just like okay.
Yeah.
And then I think Bullseye becomes Hawkeye.
Uh-huh.
Venom becomes Spider-Man, but he's not the Venom. He's not like the big bulky Venom. He actually goes into the smaller Peter Parker looking black suit Venom.
Yeah. And then who else? Daken is Wolverine.
Dawkins Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine's long lost son is Wolverine. It's
I think he's like X-24.
Well, he technically he's the birth child of. Remember that woman in the Wolverine, the Japanese woman.
Oh
that he slept with?
yeah.
That's supposed to be his mom, and then like the way his claws form, they form on his actual arms. So he has like 3 of them form out of their arms, similar to like Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah,
crazy.
and then
They replaced Thor with with Ares, the god of war.
no, didn't they have that mechanical Thor Ragnarok that they called him?
No. Well, that was during Civil War.
Oh, that's right. And then Sentry
Sentry.
kills him, right?
Sentry kills them, and then Sentry joins the Dark Avengers.
That's right.
And then they're an Asgardian called Ares pretty much takes Thor's place, and he wields an axe instead of a hammer.
Oh yeah, it's what's his face? Scorn, the member for Scourge from Ragnarok. He's supposed to be.
Yeah, he takes his place. Yeah.
Yeah, with the axe. So there's a lot that they could do in Spider-Man 3, and the things that we keep hearing again. Alfred Molina's attached to it. We already got Jamie Foxx confirmed. Now we got Willem Dafoe confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
They're also saying Thomas Hayden Church is coming back to reprise his role as Flint Marko.
Yep.
Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like they're bringing like the best parts from like the Tobey Maguire and just mixing them in finally. And
the worst parts of the other guy, Garfield, with Jamie Foxx.
I heard they're only going to bring in Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin from Garfield, and that Jamie Foxx is going to play a different version of Electro, not the blue face Electro we got last time. Like it's going to.
I mean, it's going to be a big chasm because that character was garbage.
It was, but if they do this right, like they have him in the actual suit, like that mechanical suit that allows him to control electricity, that's going to be amazing. And then if they actually do bring in Scorpion, who we did get a little glimpse of him before his transformation in Homecoming. Remember when he talks to like Vulture? Yeah. He says, "I'd really love to know who that Spider-Man guy is. Me and my friends would." And then Shocker was in that movie too. So if we get an even more advanced Shocker, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I also heard, cause, speaking of improving characters, that Jared Leto is going to be a different kind of Joker. There was already a tease of a blurry picture, and the Foo was, out of this world with that. You were not happy, right?
Well, Foo didn't show anything. He's blurred out.
Yeah.
Well, we know he can have the tattoos.
He looked.
Well, no, they're not going to have the tattoos on him in this one.
But he looked like the other 2 previous good Jokers that we've most recently had. The longish hair, combed back kind of thing. I think he's just going to revert to what's been working out for DC.
I have a theory.
Very original Dan Snyder, you fuck.
It's Zack Snyder, but anyways.
Same shit.
So
He doesn't respect to be called his real name.
Wow. So my working theory right now, Foos, is I heard that there's actually supposed to be a cutscene in this movie that shows the actual death of the family, where they killed Jason Todd. So that's what this Joker is supposed to be. Like, that's why his hair is slicked back. Because remember in The Killing Joke, he has his long hair in that, or not Killing Joke, Death of the Family. So I have a feeling that's what we're looking at this Joker, like, and he's in Arkham or whatever. I don't know, Foos. I'm a little worried about this as well. Trust me, I'm not thrilled with this.
I saw that that people are speculating that Zack Snyder's true agenda is that he's including elements in the movie where he wants to set up a Justice League Part 2, and it's just like, dude, just get us through Justice League, please.
Well, he already said that he's not doing. This is his last DC movie altogether. That he's not coming back to work with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I don't buy that bullshit.
Well,
for
because
fucking-
remember, J.J. Abrams took over creative control of all Superman properties, and I have a feeling they're eventually just going to give him control, creative control, depending on how well he does.
What's the last good thing J.J. Abrams did? Let's talk about that.
Lost.
So nothing? He hasn't done anything
So,
good? Is that
so
what
you
you're
didn't
saying?
like Star Trek food?
Actually, Star
Yeah,
Trek
actually,
was
alright.
pretty
And
They
good.
were pretty
and
good.
Star Trek Enter
All
Darkness.
right, I forgot about the
Fun.
Star Trek movies, but okay.
We all
yeah,
did.
yeah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
It's
fuck
been a
up.
while. It's been a while, Josh. It's been a while.
See, Foo, I told you. You just keep wrecking yourself all over the place. Just throwing feces.
Let's buy you a diaper for your next birthday, Foo.
Foo,
Damn.
we should build in a toilet in that chair of yours. so that
Now
way,
we're talking.
Oh no, it's gonna
Oh, no.
smell like shit.
not if you have proper plumbing. And make sure to put poopery before you shit.
Of course.
Pink
I don't-
eye everywhere.
Gross.
Well, man, I hope that Justice League
Does it
meets
blow?
all of our expectations.
Well, my bar is set low, and I've done, I've learned from experience never to go into a DC movie with high hopes because, goddamn, you'll get fucked up. You'll get really,
Always
really
keep it at
fucked
zero,
up.
Foo.
Thanks, Patty Jenkins.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I mean, the more I think about Wonder Woman, the more I'm just like, man, I keep demoting it every time I think about it.
Dude, a few days before, they're just like, such overwhelming reviews. Patty Jenkins is signed on for a third Wonder Woman. I'm just like, oh, here we fucking go, dude. We're fucking finally getting some work. Nope. Okay.
Whatever,
No.
it was a good movie.
The first movie was awesome. It was great.
Oh,
yeah,
that World War
It's just
I
one of those
sequence.
sequels that doesn't live up.
Right. Yeah, it's like Free Willy too. It just didn't work out.
Isn't
You
she?
mean Willie didn't make it?
Well, there was like 4 or 5 Free Willies, wasn't there?
Isn't
It was his kid, Foo.
Oh, okay.
fucking Free Willy?
It was his pod, Foo. His pod of orcas.
What's
Okay.
that motherfucker doing getting caught all the damn time? Can't you just stay free?
Can't stop getting caught, man.
Swims too
Can't
close
you
to
just
shore.
go live in the ocean, you fucking whale?
Ooh, there's a fish. Let me go get it. Oh, Annette, we got a free Willie.
This isn't suspicious at all.
Wait, Willie has a family? Oh no, we gotta save his family.
There we go.
You would learn.
Fucking Warner Brothers producers just ranking them in.
Free Willy 2021.
You know, all this claiming that orcas are super intelligent beings, but they keep getting caught. How intelligent can they be?
They need thumbs,
Well, they were-
man.
Who knows?
They need thumbs.
They were mad at press, Josh. What you got to say about that?
Damn, okay, you got me there, Foo. You got me there.
Well, Foos, I like how you casually skipped over the shitting on WandaVision part, Foo.
What, Foo?
Oh,
We didn't. What?
No.
No, not casually.
Shit posting time.
Like we
from
were
the
intently
Foo.
trying to do it. But
It was more abruptly, Foo.
yeah.
That's
What do you
true.
got? What do you got for us? What kind of shit posts have you been reading on Parlor?
Well, Foo, what the
Damn.
fuck is Parlor?
You know what
Stop
it is.
chewing on Foo.
Well, Foo, as you know, I have been the least favorite Foobar associate that likes
all
the
time.
show of all time.
Salty.
Of the show. So I wanted to just throw some reviews out there just to kind of, just see what people are saying. And, here we go, Foos. If you can.
These are journal
counter
entries. These are all
these-
journal entries from yourself.
No, they're not. I swear. I'll give you the website. I
Dear
will back
Dear
it.
diary, WandaVision did not live up to its standards today.
If you Foos can successfully counter the handful of reviews I'll read off, I'll change my mind.
No, you
I'm
won't.
not gonna like it, but I'll do it for fuck's sake.
I highly
Okay?
doubt that, but I'm very, very intrigued now. You got my
Bring
attention.
it, bitch.
He said he would do it for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So if you guys happen to win me over or win the arguments, I'll just take a couple last jabs at the show, and that'll be the last bad thing I say. All right. So here we go.
I want to believe you.
All right, Foo.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Here's the first one.
All right, I'm ready.
In 2021, I am really enjoying the show, which only shows so far black and white colors on my Samsung QLED 8K TV. Thanks, Disney.
That's what you're complaining. That's what that guy's complaining about. Black and white versus color.
No, listen. I said you foos have to come up with a counter argument. Now
It's
go.
quaint. I enjoyed the fact that they were bringing in tropes from, like the 50s and stuff. It was nice.
Hold on.
It was nice.
hold
You
on.
want them fucking now on the screen?
We're not even there yet, Foo.
It wasn't
We're
edgy
just
for
talking
you?
about
You
this
douche.
guy's review.
Foo, just let him finish, and then we'll just blow him out of the water.
Okay. All right.
Foo's nervous now.
No, I'm not. All right. Like I said, Foo, your quaint argument failed to convince me. So
You didn't allow him to argue. Shut the fuck up and finish your goddamn
Everybody
side.
just
That
shut
was
me up.
dude. You have to counter the argument, and you were countering on different terms than what the claim was based on. So you are disqualified for that argument, sir.
Disqualified?
Whoever wrote that is only complaining about the
I
color.
told you, Foos, if you can counter it, I'll change my mind.
But you keep interrupting us.
This is your fault.
No. So,
What, Josh?
he's
What?
complaining that he can't see vivid color on his on his super expensive fucking television for one show, for one fucking show out of how many other shows he could watch on his screen.
But we're talking about this one show, though.
Okay,
Shut
fine.
the fuck up, Foo. Let Josh speak.
You guys
What?
don't have a good counter? Come on, where's the good counter?
Good
Wait.
counter is Foo. It's an homage to the old shows.
And
if you were willing to sit through Thor Ragnarok, which was also somewhat campy, it was meant to be that way. This is a direct inspiration from Ragnarok.
And how awesome
take-
were the red colors from the helicopter and the blood? That was one of the best reds I've ever seen on my LED.
They intentionally made it black and white so the other things that don't make sense there can pop. That's why that red little drone popped. Like it popped in the black and white. That's why the beekeeper guy, his back popped because it caught your eye. It's supposed to catch your fucking eye, you fucking troll.
You do.
Well, you know what? You Foos seem to struggle, but I'll give you the point.
Oh, fuck you.
All right, what else you got?
He kept interrupting us because he didn't want to listen to our counter arguments.
The best answer would have been just make it past episode 1 and 2, and you don't have to worry about that no more. That was the best answer out of all the choices.
No,
You know,
no,
I didn't
because this
realize
guy,
you
whoever wrote this,
had yellow hair and orange skin. This is a new change in you.
yeah.
All right, so you guys get credit for one, even though you don't deserve it. So
Enough of your confirmation bias, man. All right. What do you got next?
Okay, here's the next one. Okay, this show is boring as hell and cringier than watching my divorced dad try to pick up women at a cheap bar.
That guy just has
It
issues.
feels-
No, it's not.
It feels weird that this is what Disney thought would be a good idea for their first Marvel TV show on their streaming service. Now, what's your counter, Foos?
Okay, my counter here is obviously they've never actually properly seen a divorced dad pick up on chicks at a bar.
Now that is a good counter argument.
I mean, come on.
Josh nailed it, man. I'm convinced on that one.
Say no more.
Apparently, you have to stoop low to win these arguments.
Yeah,
No, you have to counter the argument of the actual argument.
Okay,
You have to listen to the argument. Full active listening with skill.
You can't argue for the show. You just got to counter.
Okay.
You just have to appease the Foo at this point.
I mean, it's not me. It's these people.
No,
I'll give you the
it's
website
fucking
if you
you,
guys don't
dude.
believe me.
Of course not.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay. Anyone who thinks the first 2 episodes of the series aren't crap should go watch The Dick Van Dyke Show and I Dream of Jeannie and then rewrite the review. The writing on the show is so bad it is not worth watching again.
Okay, they are just uncultured fucking
Uncultured.
swine.
Yeah.
If you've never grown up on I Dream of Jeannie, I Love Lucy, what's the other
Andy
one?
Griffith.
Bewitched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bewitched.
you fucking don't know comedy. You don't know TV.
No. Wait. No, but he said go watch that, then compare, because he's saying those shows are better than WandaVision.
Of course. That's the golden age, man. Like, yes.
Well, Fuze agrees with the arguer, so
No. I don't agree with the cuntiness of the argument.
That's not a good argument.
Of course it is, you cunt.
So, okay, again, if Fu repeat his argument one more time so I can get clarification on this.
So that guy is saying
Yeah, that guy is.
Compare Dick Van Dyke and I Dream of Jeannie, and then rewrite your review after watching that. And the show's it's not as good as those other shows, is what he's trying to say.
Okay, Fu. For one, it's not supposed to be an exact ripoff of the other shows. It is an homage.
So Josh is the only one paying attention.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Shut the fuck up, Fu, and let Josh finish. God damn it.
It's only supposed to be symbolic of those other shows, and you just have to enjoy the symbolism and pay attention to the actual fucking source material that's been given to you.
For real. I second Josh's counter argument because it's supposed to be a spoof. It's a spoof off of those shows.
Now you guys get it, but since Josie answered first, you don't get the point.
Shut up!
Wow.
Who said I was done? Who said I was done?
No, you're done. You're not helping our cause, Fu.
Yeah, you're not helping.
Stop talking.
No cop.
Sit back.
No
I got
copying,
this. I got
no
this.
Copying answers.
All right.
Okay.
Next.
Fucking.
How about this one, Foos? It's like, While it's too far early to assess all 9 episodes, the $150 million gamble fully so far is interestingly bad.
So it is interesting then.
Yeah. He
But
said it was interesting.
What's their basis for it being interestingly bad? That's just a broad fucking statement. There's no actual evidence. They don't bring out any detail in it.
That's a broad opinion.
Yeah. Opinion doesn't matter. I can have a fucking opinion without any actual evidence or anything to back me up. But that's not a proper counter argument, Fu.
Yeah. I don't like it because it's bad. I don't like it. It's just bad.
I'm not the one writing
Why?
these, you guys. Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
saying, Fu. I win by default.
Fu, you're picking these because you like them.
No?
Yeah, you do.
Listen, just go on to the next one, Fu. That doesn't count. That one is just bad. That's just a dude trolling just to be a troll.
Yeah.
Okay. Regardless of the series being a part of a shared universe, it should be viewed in isolation in regards to its quality. While knowledge of the previous events may improve enjoyment of something, it should not rely on that knowledge for full enjoyment. What do you have to say about that? It's kind of right. Kind of right.
Okay, Fu. Yes, she is right. But she's already going into the show. That statement alone shows that she's going into the show prejudicedly, because she is subconsciously basing it off of previous shows, previous events. Even though she's trying to think of it as a singular, she's not. She's not thinking of it as a singular.
Okay, and then here's to further that viewpoint. When viewing as a standalone series, the first 2 episodes are quite terrible. It attempts to parody the sitcoms of the 60s, but lacks any of the quality that they had. The only question viewers have is what is happening, and that is not answered or really acknowledged until further in the series. No progress towards the storyline in this aspect. Any evidence of this isn't normal is pointless, since the target audience knows this, and even someone new to the MCU would understand that from the first scene, this is never built upon.
Dumb.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So
that's just like that argument essentially is like saying, I don't get lost. Like, how did the plane crash on an island all of a sudden?
See,
So
now,
what am I supposed to think?
now Josh is playing to my strengths here because I like Lost.
So that's what I'm saying though, Fu. Like, if the way people want answers so damn immediately that they don't care about the art that they're trying to portray. They don't, because if you waited just a couple more episodes, that's when they brought in Darcy's character, who is essentially the audience. She is the audience in the show itself. Like, she even, she's like, oh, they have babies, or all like her little reactions to seeing it on that little television. Yeah. She's supposed to be the audience. She's supposed to represent and symbolize the actual audience members. So people, again, are not understanding the art styles and do not know cinema, obviously.
And it's not like they weren't hinting throughout the episode that there was something bigger than what was actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you went through the first episode like completely lost or thinking they're never gonna get out of this, you know, fucking trope of, you know, going back to the 50s or 60s, then you're dumb and you're not paying attention.
Yeah. And then, like, the review talks about a target audience. Okay, so who is the target audience for this show? It's people that have already indulged themselves in the MCU. Yeah. It's not going to be somebody like, oh, my mom, who probably hasn't seen all the Marvel movies, and she's just going to jump into it, and then she's going to be lost. It's not for somebody like her. It's for somebody that's already, like I said, been into the Marvel universe.
Yeah, like anybody who still calls it Pokemon, it's not for that guy.
No, it's not.
No, that's the dude that just got into Pokemon Go just because it was popular.
Right.
Like, that's who these reviewers are. These reviewers are just watching this fucking show just because they saw Endgame once.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
Like that's it. That's it. These guys just want instant gratification and instant, you know, knowledge. And that's never been what the MCU has been about. Ever.
It's a piece
Any
of
their
a bigger
properties.
puzzle, man.
They always build into it. And you just have to appreciate the build.
Foo.
Well, Foos, the interview's over. You got the job, Foo.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. We shut him up. Fuck you, Foo.
I want $40 an hour.
Oh, damn.
I want a month
Make these-
paid vacation.
No, I want 3 months vacation.
31
Alright.
days.
All right, Foo, get on it, Foo. Supply their benefits, Foo.
Hey, you're
Yeah, I want full dental too.
you're HR, bro. You need to set that up.
I need to get paid for staying at home.
That's called unemployment staff.
Right. Well, Foos, moving on because
Goddamn.
enough of the Foo shit posts.
Well, Foo, good job, you guys. Yeah, it's a good show.
All of a
fuck's sake.
sudden.
Yeah,
I
you-
will say though, whoever that character is, Rambo, she doesn't have good chops, man. That's all I got to say.
You
It's
don't
my
like
last tidbit.
hot take.
Why? Why?
You just gotta throw that grenade in before he leaves
Yeah,
the
it's
room.
bad. It's yeah.
Why?
So she came out of the thing. They MRI'd her, and they can't determine what her blood is. And just because she says I'm done here, they're done. They're okay. She said she's done here. We're not investigating her anymore. Okay, that's stupid.
Well, it's like fucking.
That's fucking stupid.
It's like how they showed a video of Vision sprayed out on the table being picked apart. Nobody asked questions about that. So you're just going to pick Monica Rambeau's one-liner about how she doesn't want to
Yeah.
get blood tested?
Like what the fuck were they really doing with Vision? Huh?
Right.
What were they actually pulling from him?
Foo.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, food, the X-ray didn't
Foo.
even come out. That is interesting alone because
doesn't
she
like
has.
women, that's
Yeah, but
why.
it doesn't make sense. The FBI doesn't care.
Right now, it doesn't make sense. It might matter later.
That's not important, man.
All right.
They got a fucking hexagonal goddamn barrier in front of them with people trapped inside.
And it's only a half-hour show, man. What do you want?
Okay. All right. That's a good point, Foo.
Just save some
Finally,
material for the
finally,
rest of the
Foos made a good
season.
point.
Anyway, well,
All right.
You're the worst, Foo.
That's all
I'm
the
gonna-
bad stuff you heard from me.
I'm
I will
gonna-
be back after episode 9.
I'm gonna try to one-up everybody's aggression right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Mattel has announced that their film company is developing a live-action heist comedy based on the card game Uno.
Heist.
Oh, damn, food. That jar 4 has got to be a bitch.
Fuck.
Guess who's gonna be the star of this movie?
Ryan Reynolds.
You'll never guess, but guess.
Michael Keaton.
No. Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty. Oh, wow.
All right, man. You know how to make people's blood boil, Foo.
Yeah, well, this
I
is
don't
something
remember.
we absolutely do not need this movie now, and if they make it, it better be fucking good. But the Rap reports, the Rap is, I guess, some kind of website or magazine, that the action heist comedy written by Marcy Kelly is set in the underground hip-hop world of Atlanta, because that's where you would find these fiends for Uno, these fucking
Wow.
tournaments that, that just go way underground. You think there's going to be any kind of shooting or anything?
No, there's just going to be dice being rolled, Foo.
I guess.
And a lot of tables being flipped over.
I guess.
Yeah, Foo, I mean, come on. If you see that draw 4 reversed, I would flip over a table.
Damn, someone's going to get stabbed over a skip.
Dang.
And make it funny.
It's going to be for kids, isn't it?
I don't know, but
He
it sounds
skipped-
awful,
he
man.
skipped it at blue.
Well,
We're
Foo,
always- we're also
the only
supposed-
thing I The only thing left I got to say about that is Squalla.
We're also supposed to be getting a Rubik's Cube movie.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, well,
I'll definitely watch
you're a
that
fiend for you're actually pretty fucking good, Josh, at Rubik's Cube. I've seen you, in action, and I just saw a documentary about Rubik's Cube, like the
Tournaments.
fastest, like a tournament of Rubik's Cube, and those guys are fucking insane.
Less than
I've-
7 seconds.
I've really tried to get at that level. That's like, it's hard, man. Especially the people that can do it blindfolded, like with
Oh,
one
man.
hand.
Yeah,
I've seen people do it with one hand. I'm like, whew,
They're cheaters.
cheating. Cheating.
They're cheetahs.
yeah. Well, everybody look forward to the Uno movie starring Lil Yachty. That's
I'd
gonna
rather
be-
watch that Rubik's Cube one. Is it going to be the Rubik's Cube movie? Going to be like once they solve the Rubik's Cube, it opens up Pandora's box and then the world's destroyed?
Dang.
Now that one's gonna have Ryan Reynolds, Josh.
I knew it.
I would
I
love
knew
to,
it.
I would love to see that as like a 3D animated film with the Rubik's
Oh.
Cube just like rolling down the street.
fucking dumb.
Somebody
But I forgot
solve it.
who's-
Like Pixels.
Oh, that's what
yeah,
I'm,
like
that's what I'm
Pixel.
thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Foo, I thought they already had a Rubik's Cube movie though. It's called Dude, Where's My Car?
Dumb.
they had to solve the puzzle.
That's so dumb.
Zoltan.
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 And then
and then no, and then
no, and then. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for Geeking Out. Let's move forward with the joint report.
Are you on weed? Give me some. I'll smoke you two under the table.
The joint report is brought to us by Ready or Not Anal Lubricant. Ready or not, in here I come.
What the fuck? Holy shit,
You're
dude.
getting aggressive.
What?
is it a smooth insert?
Well, yeah.
They
Anyway,
have a mint flavor for that, Josh.
Oh, okay.
the
Nice.
menthol. You guys, if you guys didn't know, Jimmy, my guitarist, he used to grow wheat plants, and before he moved, he had to tear down his whole operation, and so he gave us some of his seeds that he used to make the electric haze strain that he was using. And Steph has recently started growing those seeds, and we're actually seeing him starting to bud now. And it's about time that we take them out. I'll let Steph explain it because, there's a certain way to do it before you actually put it in the soil. What have you been doing to the seeds right now?
Oh, I literally have a plate with a damp paper towel, and I put the seeds on there with another damp paper towel, and then I put another plate over it, so the seeds are kind of just like hanging out in this dark, damp space.
Mm-hmm. They're starting to bud.
And they just growing into little sperm cells.
They look like sperm cells right now, yeah. But it's coming along, and we're about ready to put them in some soil. And we started researching, what kind of soil would be best. And I found there's actually this pretty helpful article from Leafly. I haven't referenced Leafly.com lately, but I figured, hey, they put out a decent article here. So what is the best soil for growing marijuana? When it comes to growing cannabis in soil, it's imperative to choose or create a blend that will allow your plants to perform at their best. So soil, as we all know, at its basic level is defined as the topmost layer of the earth, which lets the plants grow. But when perfecting an environment for high-quality cannabis, there's a lot to consider. There's pH levels, there's water retention, texture, nutrient makeup.
Oh yeah,
and drainage.
it's a whole thing.
It's a science, man. And specifically, since you don't really want to waste a good, weed plant, you really want to give it your all so that you can yield a solid wheat plant. So check out these additional resources on soil and planting, how and when to transplant cannabis plants. These are other things that we'll probably look forward to talking about in later episodes. How to choose the right container for the plant, and how to make organic soil for your weed. Now, I'm interested in that, but for now, we don't have that kind of time, so we're just going to talk about what kind of stuff are we going to potentially buy. But there's traits of quality soil for cannabis, and the first one that they talk about is sandy soils. This is kind of like that granule-y. It's large or granular in size. It has a low pH level. The pros of this is that it has good drainage, prevents compaction, it's easy to work with, and it's high in oxygen levels because it's so porous, obviously. The cons for this is that it has poor water retention, it dries out quickly, and nutrients get washed away.
You know what another con of sand is?
What's that?
It's coarse.
Yeah.
And it gets everywhere.
Darth Vader would hate this kind
Yeah,
of
like
sand.
in the Foo's vagina.
Yeah,
Sandy.
Jose, clean that shit out,
He
man.
talked about you. The second,
Nice deflect, Foo.
The second kind of soil is a clay soil. This is small and granular in size. It has a high pH level. And some of the pros are that it provides minerals, retains water, stabilizes plants. The cons are that it has poor drainage, it's heavy soil, and it's really hard to work with. And the other kind of soil is loam soils. While some plants thrive in their native soils, which are dominated by one of the compositions that we just talked about, cannabis plants are best grown in a soil that includes a combination of those three textures and properties. This mixture is known as loam. What does loam soil look like? The best way to identify loamy soil is by touching it. How does it feel? Sandy soil should be difficult to compact, while clay should compact into a tight ball that won't crumble. When squeezed, loamy soil should form a loose ball that will hold its structure momentarily before breaking apart. So it's not too soft, it's not too hard. It's that Goldilocks fucking thing for soils. So here are some of the qualities of loam soil. Mixture of sand, silt, and clay. Near neutral pH levels. The pros of this are that it has drainage, it has water retention, naturally fertile, it's easy to work with, nutrient retention, it supports microorganisms, and it has high oxygen levels. The cons is that it's expensive as fuck. As we found out when we were shopping for this, it was pricey, man.
Yeah, it was like $35
Yeah, it was pricey.
for a small ass bag.
Most potting soils used in gardening are loam soils. So if you've ever worked with potting soil, you'll know that its composition is rich, it's diverse, it looks like dark, it's hardy, like it has just a lot of shit in it.
Yeah, it looks like dirt.
Well, it looks like loamy dirt. And beyond the texture and color, the soil should smell rich and alive, like like the food just had its way with it.
Oh, gross. That's just nasty.
Thanks.
So there's ways to make your own and contribute to the nutrients that go in it, like worm castings, bat guano, biochar, fish meal, bone meal, and other things like that. These are just some examples of things that you can add when the soil obviously has run out of the nutrients that it came with. So heavily amended soils that have long lists that break down all organic nutrients they contain can last longer and can contribute to a better life for your plants. So I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the next step is to put it in a container, and I think we're just going to go with solo cups for now, right?
Just for now.
Yeah.
Just for something, because I don't know if this is going to take. This is my first time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, dude, let's try it.
Yeah,
Why
and
not?
I'd like to have a nice pot just right outside in the yard where we can just take the flowers.
That'd be
and buds
nice.
from.
Foo, is it
Yeah.
Is it fenced off from the doggies?
It will be.
be.
Yeah, it will be when we put it outside.
Oh, we have a little tower that we can put over it.
Yeah. No, I'm really looking forward to this, and if it's anything like the one that Jimmy used to grow, because it's the same species, the same strain. I mean, it should be freaking good.
Same species, huh?
Spacious.
What are you guys What are you guys doing exactly over there?
And I don't know.
Developing a Frankenstein monster.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Oh, would it?
Yeah, it would. It would just want to get high all day.
Dude, it would kill you for not letting it get high enough, Foo.
And that will never happen. That's going to do it for the fucking joint report, guys.
Smoke weed every day.
Now let's go along with sports. Foobar Sports is brought to us by Train Station, the new rideshare brothel app. All right, guys.
What
for
the
us to
fuck?
What the fuck?
So everyone's in the caboose?
Yeah.
Wow, that was clever as fuck.
That's where the office is.
You're welcome.
Well, when this episode airs, the Super Bowl would have already happened.
You mean the superb owl?
That's right, Steph. The superb owl. And we talked about picks last time, but what did you guys want to talk about for this week?
Well, Foo, the Foo actually requested that I look up the prop bets for 2021.
Nice.
So there's several bets so far. So novelty prop bets are: what is the color of the Gatorade poured on the winning coach? So for orange, it's plus 150. For red, it's plus 225. For yellow/green, it's plus 400. And then same thing for clear, plus 400. Yeah. So and then the next one is any player to throw a football into the cannon porthole during a celebration. Apparently, they're supposed to have some type of cannon there that you could throw it in there and it'll cause like this huge explosion or something.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be, that's a plus 5,000 prop.
What?
Oh, are they just thinking it won't happen? Or that it won't?
I think they're assuming it's not going to happen. Imagine though, it happens first quarter. Dude's going to be rich.
Yeah. And one of the prop bets that we hear about all the time is how long the national anthem is going to be. Does your list include that?
It does not, unfortunately.
That's fucking gay, dog.
Well, there's more to it, but other prop bets are coin toss results. If it's heads, minus 103. If it's tails, minus 103. And then coin toss winner. If it's Chiefs, minus 103, and Bucks, minus 103.
So it's a toss.
So it's not really worth doing the coin toss.
Well, the coin toss isn't exactly 50-50. In fact, I think they did some kind of study on the coin itself that isn't heads supposed to be lighter than tails. So, or is it the other way around, and that's why heads is more prominent?
You know what, Foo? Your guess is as good as mine.
Nah, no. It's one of those things I heard last year, I think.
What kind of coin do they use, though?
It's like an NFL commemorative coin. Like one side has like both teams.
It's like a custom one they make, right?
Yeah, and then the other side has like the Super Bowl 55 like symbol, whatever the logo is for the current Super Bowl. So it's a commemorative coin, and I don't know if they give it to the winner. That'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Some of the other prop bets I've seen here is: will the opening kickoff be a touchback? That's a no, plus 190. That's a good bet. What will the first offensive play be? A run play is at negative 120, and a pass play or a sack is at plus 100. So you pretty much get what you bet for.
Yeah.
Will there be a score in the first 5 minutes? It's even. Oh, first team to score. If it's Tampa Bay, you'll come up a big winner.
What's the over-under for the Tampa Bay?
Plus 110.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you bet and you win Tampa Bay, you can get a nice little return on your bet there. And I think you could. I think DraftKings is allowing you to play the Super Bowl as well for who will be the top 6 performers of the game. There's some like Mahomes prop bets and Tyreek Hill, and pretty much for each team. There's no like, I don't see any fancy ones anymore like there used to be.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of different like novelty bets. It just seems like the novelty ones so far are like the Gatorade, the
coin toss, and all that.
The coin toss. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I don't see anything about the national anthem in here at all.
Because nobody cares about that music, yo.
Well, I don't think they're even having like a traditional national anthem, right? It's supposed to be like recorded somewhere else.
Oh,
Foos.
Like this is where the Foos get to see both national anthems.
Oh, is it?
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Remember they started doing that?
Yeah, started doing
season?
2 of them.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Foo, you'll finally get to see it for yourself, Foo.
Oh, so I found out about the coins. Fucking, it's interesting to note that in the past 54 Super Bowls, the coin flip has landed on tails 29 times and heads 25 times.
Why?
Why, you ask? So the side that is heavier is the side that always. The side that is heavier is always heads. Therefore, a tails bet is more than 50% likely to hit.
See? Told you.
Bam. Heads.
Tails never fails, Foo.
Except for like 48% of the time.
Right.
Well, Foo, I mean, that's some good odds.
Is one of the prop bets if Britt Ried is going to be there?
No,
Get
Foo.
out.
I don't see that one on there.
It should be because he might not be. I don't know if you guys have heard. The dude went drinking and driving and got into a pileup, man. I'm just saying. We got this news, I think, Thursday night into Friday morning, and just days before, for the freaking Superb Owl, the Chiefs' assistant coach was also son of the head coach, was involved in a car crash after drinking days before that Super Bowl, man. And, you know, the tragedy here is that a child is actually seriously hurt. And one of them got mild injuries, but, you know, the other kid in that seat in one of the cars, he's not doing great, man. And this is not what you want from from anybody, really, but especially, you know, from somebody directly in the Super Bowl. You know, you don't want this kind of press.
You know,
he said with a smile.
Yeah, what a dick. I love me some Big Red, man, especially the gum. But
it lasts forever, man.
You know, it does. It really does. Yeah. And it gives you that little tingling sensation.
It's cinnamon.
Oh, that makes so much sense. But you know what, man? He has a bad history with his sons being involved in some fucked up shit. I mean, he already lost a son a few years back, I think a decade back, to an overdose. Jeez. And now this dumbass obviously didn't learn his lesson. You know, didn't learn from, you know, his other brother's mistakes. So it's a shame, and hopefully this doesn't distract the Chiefs. But I mean, obviously we'll have seen by now.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Fuzé.
Yes.
I actually, thank God for the internet, Foo, because I found some different bets, some more of the wacky and wild ones that you were looking for, Foo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Lay it on me, man.
Will Miley Cyrus's navel be seen?
That's for sure, yes.
Okay. Will Miley Cyrus's side boob be seen?
Of course.
Yes. That's all she has.
Here's a good one. And there are 4 options. Primary color of Miley Cyrus's hair.
Ooh.
Okay. It's blonde/white, brown, red, or purple.
Is there a none of the above?
No. It says primarily. So assuming the chick goes fucking nuts and like does a bunch of colors.
Right.
There is a bet on who will sing the national anthem, female, male, or group. And if you bet group and it is a group, it's plus 400.
What?
Oh, nice.
Damn.
The length of the there is a bet on the national anthem, Fuzé. It's either under or over 200 or 2 minutes. Excuse me.
2 minutes. Okay.
And then the next one is the length of Brave during national anthem. Is it over 5.5 seconds or under 5.5 seconds?
Yeah, that final Brave note.
Yeah, if it's under 5.5, it's plus 225.
How much you want to bet, Foo? They're gonna go the Fergie route.
Ugh, that's
Make
terrible.
that sexy national anthem.
The Brave. Skibbity bee bop 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 wop.
Start scatting.
She's gonna start, dude. I mean, who's singing the national anthem, by the way?
Do we know?
They don't reveal it until the day before.
Oh, really?
So today.
As we record this.
I mean, the day. Excuse me.
Day of.
Today is the day before. It's the day of.
Whatever, man.
Josh, look it up.
Okay, Foo. I'm on it.
It's just a shame that Weird Al isn't doing the fucking halftime show.
Oh.
You know who's doing the weekend?
It's
the Weeknd's doing the show, right?
Looks like it's already announced, according to sportingnews.com, Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan.
There you go.
Oh, that's who that is, because this next one says, will Jasmine Sullivan show cleavage, yes or no?
I don't even know who
I
that
hope
is.
so. I mean,
I'll take it when I can get it.
yeah.
If you bet yes, it's plus 110, and no is minus 150.
I mean, she's definitely easy on the eyes if you catch my drift.
I don't even know who this chick is, dude.
Maybe.
Oh,
She has
here's
historically shown cleavage, so I think
It's
that's a
definitely
yes.
possible.
Yep.
Food. This next one is a not a nice one, Foo.
What is
Oh,
it, man?
Will any player kneel on the sideline during the national anthem?
What do you think between these two teams? Have they?
you know what? I don't.
They don't show that
I don't-
anymore, do they?
Fuck.
No, I haven't. We haven't seen it most of the year. I think we only saw it at the beginning, and then it kind of just trailed off again.
Well, I don't
Guess
think that
what?
the cameras pan to them anymore. Like they don't want.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The yes is plus 1,200.
Dang.
So even if just one person kneels, then it's
Uh,
plus 1,200 for that guy.
Wow.
And if
All
it's the no is minus 5,000.
Shit.
Oh. Okay.
So it's more than likely a no, but fuck, dude, that's a crazy fucking
Yeah.
goddamn.
All right.
Ooh.
I'd rather play the stock market.
Yeah. Will any player raise their fist on the sideline during the national anthem?
That I can see happening more.
Yeah,
Most
I can see a
likely.
yes there.
The yes is plus 800, and the no is minus 2,500.
Oof. Ooh. That is a steep asking price, sir.
Oh, here's an interesting one. Will any of the scoring drives by either team take less time than the national anthem? That's a weird one. The no is minus 225, plus 225, so that's an easy way to fucking get money, dude.
Yeah.
That's like a money bet right there. Huh.
You gonna go for that one?
Maybe, dude. I got to go to this website after we're done with this podcast.
Yeah. There goes that
Upload
kid's
my
college
my
fund.
credit
Right.
my credit card, Foo. Of course. We get to thank what's his face, Val Kilmer for this one.
All right.
Will artists Val Kilmer, John Travolta, excuse me. Will artists forget or omit any words during the national anthem?
Ooh.
All right. All right. I don't think they will. It's a no. It's a no.
If the no is minus 5,000 because most likely no. But if you bet yes, it's plus 1,200.
Jeez.
And-
Yeah. You would rank it in. Yeah. If it happened.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
They're a duo, so they're in tandem here. Like they're not gonna fuck up.
This one is weird. Will Joe Biden be shown during the national anthem?
Is that what happens? Did they show the president?
Usually, sometimes he's in attendance.
Yeah.
Or-
This year, the yes is minus 3,000. Wow. And the no is plus 900. You could make some money here if, good old Uncle Joe isn't going to the game.
Huh. All right. I don't see.
I
him
wonder
there.
if a picture of him counts, though.
Maybe him just watching it from the Oval Office.
He's probably going to be at the office.
Maybe.
I don't think it's gonna be
Pennsylvania.
Get to work, Joe.
First 100 days. Come on.
Well, Foo, he is from Scranton, so you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any
Okay,
other
but-
cool prop bets, Foo?
Those are the coolest ones. The rest are like geared towards the game itself. But those are like the cool, outlandish ones.
Yeah.
Well, but before we move on, while we're on the Super Bowl, they actually did leak the Super Bowl commercials, at least the ads that will be in the Super Bowl. So just to kind of give you guys a little, if you've already seen it, if not, these are what's gonna the ads there are. It's Amazon's Alexa's Body, where it's Michael B. Jordan that's supposed to be Alexa's body in the ad. Bud Light Legends, which is supposed to bring in all the old Bud Light commercials into one super commercial. A Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade, last year's lemons.
Nice.
There's a Cheetos commercial, It Wasn't Me, starring Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher, and Shaggy.
Oh man.
There's a Doritos Flat Matthew commercial starring Matthew McConaughey. A Fritos Lay commercial starring Marshawn Lynch. 'Twas the night before the Super Bowl.
They should have passed it to him. man.
Oh, dude.
They should have handed him the ball.
Just hand it off to him, man. That's it. That would have been the wisest thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Logitech's Defy Logic, starring Lil Nas X. I don't know why he's still relevant.
Still milking
There's
it,
there's a Pringles one, flavor stacking space return. I really am interested in see what the hell that one's about. And then the last one that looks somewhat interesting to me is the Tide Jason Alexander hoodie commercial. Oh, and a Uber Eats Wayne's World commercial.
Oh, I think I might have already
we
seen
saw
the
that
Wayne
one
World.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a lengthier one. You know, usually the Super Bowl will show you like shorter clips before, and then and during the actual game, it's the longer ones.
Yeah. Interesting.
but,
All right.
I mean,
well, I hope that there's others that haven't been leaked that are just as good. Because I might have already
we haven't seen
the
any of the
Cheetos one.
movie ones yet.
Ah, that's true.
They
But you think
always have big movie ones.
Well, which ones do you think they'll show?
Suicide Squad they already announced they're gonna show the full trailer during the Super Bowl.
All right.
So we'll see James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
And they just wrapped filming on that.
Yeah, completely. And apparently James Gunn said that WB actually did not have any
interference,
did not tamper with it at all. James Gunn said that nope, I was able to do everything without any of Warner Brothers interference.
That's true. So they might actually
be a great
right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Godzilla versus Kong, obviously I think there's going to be another trailer, probably a more in-depth trailer.
I hope so.
And then, you know what? I think it's up in the air. Maybe a more in-depth Justice League trailer.
I was about to say that. It sounds like they want to beef up the hype for Justice League, so maybe accept that one a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then who knows what Marvel... I think Marvel's going to have a teaser for Spider-Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
Since they've already done some filming, they'll probably have a teaser trailer and then an actual trailer in a couple of months. That seems to be their formula.
What's their next movie, Josh? Scarlet Witch's movie? I'm sorry. No. Black Widow's movie?
That one, yeah, but they pushed that one back again until next year.
Because that one's done. That one's been done.
That's been done.
Just put it on Disney Plus for $10. I'll pay.
I mean, dude,
For
that's
real.
what I'm saying.
Probably better than Mulan.
Oh, you know it will be.
Oh, shots fired, dude.
Hot take. That's not a hot take. We've said that before. Mulan was not great.
Was not.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Foos, if we're done with that,
we are not, Foo.
Oh, we are not
done with sports. But what do you got to say about sports, Foo?
Well, the KD got Justin Turnered.
You sure did, Foo.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
It's not the first time it's happened this season either.
Yeah, but it was pretty funny the way that happened to KD. He was just sitting there minding his business. And in the middle of the the third quarter, they came up to him and said, "Hey, man, the guy that you had contact with that that we tested and wasn't conclusive a few times. Yeah, we tested him again and he's positive. We need you to leave the fucking arena." And the look on his face was priceless because he was just annoyed at the whole thing. He's like, "Really, dude? I was just around all of these people, just like Justin Turner was in the fucking in the World Series."
In the World Series, yeah.
And it's just, and then they chastised them for going back out on the field and taking the picture, which I get it. There's children on the field and that kind of thing, but why not just, if there's doubt, don't let them onto the court? Is where I'm coming from. Like, where are their priorities in the NBA right now with this kind of thing?
Sifu, the NBA fucked up by not having another bubble. First and foremost. Mm-hmm. That's where they really fucked up. And again, it's really hard logistically to have a bubble for an extended season, especially the amount of games that they had. But the NBA, again, this is what they wanted, and the players agreed, okay, we'll go through these testings. I think now they're having them go early in the morning on game day, like at 6 a.m, do tests. So that way the test is back by game time. And that way they can pull them before they're supposed to have these interactions. Apparently they fucking dropped the ball on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't the first thing that the players have had issues with. I mean, they also have issues with the upcoming All-Star game.
Dude, LeBron is pissed.
LeBron is pissed, and then Giannis came out yesterday after LeBron and was just like, hey, man, that's the guy. He's like, we follow the guy, so if he's not excited, then I ain't excited. He's like, I don't have any.
Giannis.
Well, I mean,
Foo.
they make a good point. You're gonna bring in all these players from all around the country to this one place, and you're expecting everybody to, not get exposed to something. I mean, the possibilities are heightened for sure.
Yeah, and the All-Star Weekend is supposed to be a big, festive week
With fans, it's more for the fans.
Exactly.
that are
So it's
non-existent
if the fans
virtually.
can't be involved, why have it?
Yeah.
Like the NFL, they had the Pro Bowl. They didn't have an actual Pro Bowl. Like they didn't have alternatives or anything. Instead, they actually had the players, like 2 players from each conference, along with like 2 former players or celebrities, play Madden on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually had, I think last week it was Deshaun Watson, Keyshawn Johnson, and some defensive back. I think like not Malcolm Butler, but some defensive back Jamal Adams play against I think Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, Snoop Dogg, and Marshawn Lynch, and some other player. And then like Keyshawn Johnson doesn't know how to play Madden for shit. So they were saying he was sabotaging the whole thing. But they made it fun. Like they didn't have to involve a shitload of fans or a lot of players and put the players at risk.
Right.
If their whole thing is to keep the players safe, having an actual All-Star game is not the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just counterproductive. So yeah, I mean, and then KD, I think he even posted like another fan's reaction saying, "Yo, NBA, see, your fans ain't stupid. They know what's going on." Yeah, dude, KD was salty as fuck, man. He's just like the Foo, high sodium content.
Fuck.
Except unlike KD, I don't got a burner account, yo.
Oh, or do you, Lord of Foo?
He's been exposed.
Oh,
Don't you dare bring me down to KD's level.
oh, it's okay, Foo. You'll jump to Pigs Radio at some point. You need to win that championship.
Nah, only if they pay me, and they won't.
Episode 365, Pigs Radio, Foobar Show.
Love it.
I'll put it on the calendar, man.
Yeah. Well, Foo, before we end the good old sports segment here, Foo,
Yes.
in classic douchebag fashion, the Eagles try to foreshadow try to overarch the Super Bowl by coming out with some bullshit ass news. And you know what, man? Why don't you guys just let the Super Bowl happen? Why you guys got to be the star?
Yo, man. Why don't you leave my Eagles alone, man? We dealt with it. We've had enough problems.
You had your
We've had
Super
enough
Bowl.
problems.
You had your Super Bowl already. We don't give a fuck.
Yes,
about
Foo,
you.
but we should always be in the limelight, regardless, what good or bad.
See what I'm saying here, Foo? The
I
Eagles just had to
understand.
fucking make their bullshit known. And what I'm talking about, Foo, is the Eagles announced by the end of this week that they will be trading the guy I said they should have traded for how long now, Josh? 1-2 years?
I forget, Foo.
Yeah.
Forget there's no record. There's no record of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, someone's got to listen to all the Foobar show at some point, I guess.
It's okay. No.
The Eagles, man, they're gonna trade Carson Wentz. So the Carson Wentz era is over.
I mean, it was gonna be over, Foo. It was gonna be over.
Hey, Josh, who called it?
Shut up. I will never
Fuck,
admit
dude.
you're right. Ever.
I've been calling this since they drafted Jalen Hurts, man.
Well, Foo, you know what? You never know with you because you could just be trolling, you could just be trying to be a dick, or you could be honest. It goes so many ways with you.
Listen, man, I was truly disappointed at WandaVision episodes 1 and 2. Okay, so
Oh my God.
all right.
Just like I was disappointed in the last 2 seasons of Carson Wentz. Foo, see, we're the same. We're the
Okay.
same.
Uncultured.
Dude,
I
you're Aaron, I'm Reiner. We're the same.
Foo, he wow. That's a deep pull.
Fucking Gronk. He's laughing at you.
Ha.
Well, what do you think, Fuze? What do you think about the Eagles trying to overshadow the Super Bowl and say, by the end of the week, by the way, it is the end of the week, so you assholes are going to make a move any second.
By the end of next week, Foo. By the end of next week.
Okay, then why did you? Last time I checked, and correct me if I'm wrong, Fusi, the weekend's on Saturday.
Not
Yeah.
not in the NFL, Foo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on who you're asking, I guess. I don't know because I saw something online that said that February was gonna be a perfect square on the calendar, but that's if you start the month on a Monday or the week on a Monday. Everybody else starts it on a Sunday.
Yeah, everyone starts it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What they smoking, Foo?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They might have asked the payroll managers of the world.
Okay, can you set up this calendar edit for me?
Exactly, Foo.
Well, Foo.
Listen, Foo. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to put my
What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
Dare bring up my Eagles and not let me have a rebuttal for this.
All right.
We deserve every bad thing that needs to be said about us. It's deserved, Foo.
Oh.
Unlike me, I'm willing to admit when my team's shitty, Foo. Unlike you and your Raiders, you lived in years of denial. I'll admit it. I don't like
Listen,
it.
man, this was our year until COVID struck. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Before, so that happened before the year. So what's your real excuse?
No, that's the excuse because we were supposed to shine in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's still a chance when this whole COVID thing is over.
I mean,
I'm very
that
interested to
toilet
go to
bowl's
Vegas.
still shining. That's a nice black toilet bowl you got there.
Hey, I think I forgot to tell you guys when I went to Vegas last month.
Hang out the Rona?
New York. They put a Raiders jersey on Lady Liberty.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh man!
So
Represent Foo.
America wants the Raiders, Foo. It's on the strip, man. Can't help it.
God.
Capitalism, Foo.
I hate it so much. Hey, are we gonna go? Are we gonna go to a game one of these days, man?
You want to go to a
When
Raiders
it
game?
opens.
I want to go to a Raiders game and I want to go to a Rams game.
The Eagles play the Raiders this next season at the new stadium.
Okay.
So I'm down. I'm down to go.
Let's go,
Dang,
man.
bachelor party.
Yeah. Boom. One of us is gonna get it lost in Vegas. Most likely me.
Excellent. Just as planned.
Nice.
And we never saw Josh again.
Yep.
But
that's
Foo,
right.
I mean, Carson. I think it's gonna probably end up being the Colts.
You think? No way.
I really think it's gonna be the Colts because of Frank Reich, and they just lost Phillip Rivers to retirement.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they can stand to lose a couple of first round picks because they're going to be good if they.
Oh no, the Eagles are asking for the same trade that the Rams got.
Yeah, one first this year, and then I think one next year.
Two more picks each year. What the fuck?
Future picks. Well, I mean, Foo, they got to get back what they're going to lose. They're still going to have to pay like $30 million of his salary if they trade him. So it's like, dude, they're still taking on that money. They're going to put in cash consideration so the new team doesn't have to pay all of fucking that shitty ass contract. So, I mean, dude, that just goes to show you, don't fucking give these guys big ass contracts so damn early because they could just end up shitty. I mean,
yeah.
I know. You guys mortgaged your future on Wentz after 10 games. It's like, maybe you should wait for 2 years.
he didn't even finish a season.
I
know. He didn't even finish the season in any of. I mean, we should have just kept Nick Foles.
His entire career.
We should have kept.
You guys should have paid him, dude. You guys should have paid him.
I was upset that they let him go. I was actually upset.
And that sucks, man, because I wanted him to stay in Philly because, winning a Super Bowl means you earn it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't happy they let him walk. And if you're the organization, you got to be like, listen, Carson, you're the future. The future isn't now. This guy just wanted a Super Bowl. He won us a Super Bowl. We need to give him a shot.
Yeah.
They did.
Why not? They had the tools at the time to keep, to get back there. And honestly, it was just bad all around. I think, you know what? It comes down to the owner tampering too much because he didn't really give a lot of creative control to Doug Peterson. That's why Doug Peterson was fired because he wouldn't give in to whatever the owner wanted. But Foo, here's another interesting trade possibility.
But Foo,
Wentz to the Bears for Nick Foles.
Oh,
and Nick
Jesus
Foles will be a
Christ! Oh, fucking shame on the fucking Eagles, dude.
I mean. Foo,
you fucking fucks.
I mean, that's the only other thing because the Bears won't go keep Nick Foles. Because they still have to pay him that contract too.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So then, Nick Foles is already going to be a backup. So might as well back up Jalen Hurts, the rookie still. I mean, it makes sense, Foo.
Do you think the Eagles could pull out the impossible, man, and somehow get Deshaun Watson?
Maybe. It depends on how desperate the fucking Texans are. Like, if the Texans don't get the number 2 pick from the Jets in a trade for Watson, then
They're just gonna let it ride, huh?
yeah, they're just gonna let it ride. They're just gonna probably pick Justin Fields or Devonta Smith, the guy from Alabama that won the Heisman this last year, and then that just pretty much minimizes the potential trade, partners for Deshaun Watson, and obviously the only one would be Wentz, and then Wentz actually has a home in Houston, so I mean, it's right there. If we get Deshaun Watson, holy shit! But we'd have to give up Hurts at some point, bro. We can't have Watson and Hurts.
I think if you could convince the Houston to do that trade, and then also include Ertz in the sign-in trade, I think you guys can get it done. But that's asking for a lot, dude.
Yeah, man. There's still a lot up in the air. But Foo, why are you taking focus away from the Super Bowl? How dare you? How dare you take focus away from the Super Bowl?
How dare me? Fuck you guys.
No, Foo, it was you. This is all you. You're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, I didn't go on our team Instagram and say Foobar Show is hosting the Super Bowl on Zoom, all right? I didn't say any of that.
But you're doing it, right?
Bitches!
All right, guys. All right. Anything else, man?
Lastly, Foo, we got Trevor Bauer. Dodgers repeat.
Oh, yeah. Did you
That's
see
right.
that, dude?
Yeah, that's right. I did see that. I'm pretty excited, man.
Repeat, Foo.
Repeat, Foo. The repeat is in
Yeah.
for both LA teams again. We're going to have a double championship again next year.
And still no parade.
Yeah. Parade 2022.
Dude, I think there's a common theme here, Foo. Just no parades.
No parade.
That's it. That gives us the fuel to win.
I mean, we can't even have a proper parade from last year because some of those players aren't even here anymore.
Yeah. That's fucking true, man. That
Yeah.
sucks. They never got to experience an LA parade.
And I don't want fucking Kike flashing his strobe jersey over here. Fuck that guy.
So, Foo, talking more about Trevor Bauer, did you guys see that before he officially announced he signed with the Dodgers, he was selling signed merch for both the Nets and Dodgers online
Really?
on his website? Yeah, just in case his agent, chose whichever way.
You think
So
he
there's
sold a
some
lot?
signed Mets, huh?
Think he sold a lot?
Yeah, they said his site
Yeah,
crashed.
he was. Yeah, he
shit.
sold a lot of Mets. He sold a lot of Mets gear.
That's pretty
Because
cool.
all week it was like the Mets are close to signing him. The Mets are going to sign him. And then boom, last minute, boop. Oh, Dodgers signed Trevor Bauer.
Dude, and Foo's if you what is it, 3 years, 105 million or something like that?
Yeah.
Or 103 million, excuse me. The reason why he signed with us, Foo, is because we front loaded that contract.
Yeah, so he's getting it all now.
Year 1 is $41 million.
Jeez.
Damn.
And year 2 is $44 million. Or
Wow.
And what's year
45.
three?
Year
Like
3 is
20 something?
17 million.
Oh, that's not bad though. I mean, shit. That's pretty smart though to front load it so early. Because then, hey, if he doesn't produce year 3, whatever, he wasn't
Let him
making
go.
that big of a salary anyway.
Or if he balls out consistently, he could be like, all right, I'm not taking my 3rd-year option. I want $50 million a year.
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
that's,
at
that's
that
a good
point,
move by his agent.
But at that point, it would benefit everybody because he's shown that he can perform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And Dodgers won't let him go.
Right.
Like, he's still young enough that he could keep going for years. Like a combination of him and Bueller in the rotation.
Holy shit,
Woo!
man! Holy
Dude.
shit!
And we still got Mookie for another 12 years.
That guy's not going anywhere.
No.
We ain't
No.
getting rid of Mookie, Ballinger, or Seager, dude. The future is looking good, Foo.
And
Fucking
dude, we
real
haven't even
nice.
seen what Gavin Lux can do yet. I think that guy's gonna ball out next year. Just you watch.
And we haven't been to a proper game since the facelift of the stadium too.
I know.
We
God
went. We
damn
went
this
when they were
fucking
building it,
COVID,
remember?
man.
Hey, Foo, I've been when I've gotten COVID tested at Dodger Stadium.
That was the
Foo.
parking lot, bro. I did that too.
Ah,
He was- But
it
Foo,
counts,
he was
Foo.
breathing. He was breathing it in.
Yeah, Foo. I let my window down, the little crack they allowed me to, and I breathed it in, Foo.
All that sawdust.
Ah,
All the
Dodger
smog,
dogs.
Dodger dogs are atrocious, man.
Dog food.
You're a hater.
You're a bad human being.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Oh, is that going to do it for sports?
Yeah, Foo.
All right. Up next, we got the music highlights. Music highlights is brought to us by Johnny on the Spot. Hey, fellas, are you a miserable fuck who wastes way too much tissue? Introducing Johnny on the Spot, the first and only bidet for your dick.
That doesn't even sound comfortable.
I didn't say it was, man.
Oh.
You use toilet paper on your dick, bro?
Why?
Well, you don't?
No.
Dirty ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Clean. Wash your dick, man.
This is not a
I
rabbit
watched it.
hole I wanted to
I
jump
wash it in the
into.
shower, bro.
You should wash it after peeing, bro. You know, that's nasty.
What's
You
happening?
nasty. Crusty ass fucking balls and shit.
What the fuck are you
Oh.
talking about? It's not like I let fucking pull my pants up while I'm still dripping, bro. Come on.
But
I'm not-
if you shake
I'm
it
not
too many
50
times,
yet.
you're playing with yourself.
If you shake them more than twice, okay? They are well-rounded shakes, I'll tell you.
That sounds like aggressive ass shakes if you shake all that
Yes.
stuff off.
Well, I mean, potato.
Can I do the music highlights now?
No more dicks. No more dicks, please.
Touch yourself.
Well, first off, I wanted to play one of my favorite ska bands, man, and they're back. The mighty Bosstones. Foos, are you familiar with them, Foo?
Yay. Aren't they the ones that say?
Yeah. That's the Bosstones, man. They're back. Yeah. They're back, and they've recently signed to Hellcat Records and unveiled a brand new single called "The Final Parade." With this, they had all kinds of freaking featured acts on this one song alone. This is like an 8-minute song, and they had all kinds of people in it. And I'll go through the big list. It's a long fucking list, but it's Tim Armstrong of Rancid, Amy Interrupter of the Interrupters, and the Interrupters. The rest of her band is in there too at some point. Stranger Cole, Angelo Moore of Fishbone, Jake Burns of Stiff Little Fingers, Jay Navarro of Suicide Machines, Chris DeMakes, Pete Wise. I'm not familiar with this guy. Pete Wieselski, Roger Lima of Less Than Jake, Jimmy G, Murphy's Law, Toby Morse, Rusty Pistachio of H2O, John Feldman of Goldfinger. I'm excited for him to be in there because he's just great. Layla Khan of Sonic Boom 6, Robert Hingley of The Toasters, Dan Vitale of Bim Scala Bim, Dave McWayne of Big D and The Kids Table, Saray Richardson, Aaron McKenzie, Bree McWayne of The Doped Up Dollies, Jesse Wagner of The Agrolites, Karina Denike of The Dance Hall Crashers, Christian Jacobs of The Aquabats, John Pebsworth of Buck 09, Peter Porker of The Porkers, Steve Jackson of the Pie Tasters. I like that name. I like that name a lot. Felipe Galvan of Los Scarnales, Jet Baker of Buster Shuffle, Fumio Ito of Kemuri, Glenn the Kid Marhivka of the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and Roddy Radiation of The Specials. All in this
shit.
one song that the mighty Bosstones wrote, and he's pretty much incorporating every artist in that new label that they just signed to. So I wanted to play a little bit of it. I'm not going to play all 8 minutes, but here we go.
He let the merry-go-round way more than you ever should. He was there when they tore it all down, when nobody thought that they would. He let the musical chairs fade away and disappear. They went on for so many years. We were much happier.
And you still have like 6.5 more minutes to go.
Holy shit. That's a
Whatever.
long song.
And I think at this point we can say that the mighty Bosstones have finally come home to be with the rest of their friends in ska, in the world of ska because of this. It's like one of those things when when Spider-Man joined the MCU. I think that's very much what's going on right here.
You think so?
I think so.
It's a stretch.
No, it's not.
Steph with the fact check.
No, I couldn't hear them for a second.
No. The other song that I wanted to bring up today was a song by Death from Above, 1979. Haven't heard of them in a while, and apparently they have a new album coming out on March 26th, coming out this year. They're an awesome band. They're just a two-piece band, a bass player and a drummer. They've been around for a while now, and this is their fourth LP, and it's called Is for Lovers. And this is the song that they have called 1+1. I always enjoy the energy that these guys have on stage. I can never forget the time that I don't think that they were that new, but they were new to me back then, and they were on the old Conan show back when he was on when he was back in New York. And at a certain point, because the singer of this band is the drummer, at a certain point, Max Weinberg comes on and does the drums for him while letting him off of the set and just perform in front of everybody, which is rare. You don't really get that, but they gave it to Max Weinberg because he was a big fan of theirs, and I never forget that. And it made for a good episode. So
nice.
Death from Above, 1979. They're a really cool freaking band, man. I suggest everybody go check them out if you haven't had the chance to already. The third and final song that I wanted to feature today was actually tied in with This Week in Music History. And with keeping in with the theme of the Super Bowl foos, in 2007, one of the best halftime shows that we've ever seen, of Prince being the main guy there. Do you guys remember watching that show?
No.
Which
Josh,
show?
The one with Prince, halftime show.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that one.
That one was legit as fuck, dude. That's
yeah,
probably
that
the
was
best.
That's one of the best halftime shows I've seen in a long time.
It's the best, man. And you know what? When last time I went to Coachella, it's been a while now, and it was the same year that Prince died. And they did this homage of him, and part of the homage that they did on the big screen at Coachella was him at the Super Bowl because it was so badass. It's one of the best clips you've ever seen. So I wanted to play a little bit of that halftime show of him doing Purple Rain. Check it out.
Yeah.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing, babe. Only wanna see you laughing, yeah. In the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. wanna feel good. Only wanna see you, see you. Can I play this guitar? Y'all wanna sing tonight? Come on. I can hear you. There you go. Come on. Everybody, let me hear you.
You know what's so cool about this performance too is that it started raining, like right at like half. It was raining throughout the game for the most part, but it actually, you know, it started apparently coming down during the halftime show, and the fact that he has
They
a
had
song
Purple
called
Lights,
Purple
right?
Rain, yeah, it worked out perfectly. I think the only thing that
Yeah.
they were worried about was, you know, somebody like Prince himself, you know, slipping and falling, you know, in the middle of his performance. But dude,
Or getting shocked by his like guitar and stuff.
yeah, anything like that can happen. But it was, man, what a show was. What would you say is the second best show in your opinion?
I'm trying to think who else played the Super Bowl.
JT.
That was actually a pretty
Exposing
good one.
Janet
That was a pretty good
Jackson's
one.
You got a
Timberlake
titty on that one.
Yeah, well, no, that was the Janet Jackson one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he just came out, but the JT one was when the Patriots were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the year before, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think who else had a really good Super Bowl performance.
I really enjoyed Bruno Mars. He did it twice.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he actually, his were actually pretty good. Oh, Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Remember she had the drones?
Yeah. That's
Those flying
true.
drones?
She did.
Yeah.
And then the most
Yeah.
recently from last year, you had J-Lo and Shakira. You can't go wrong with
There's
those
a lot of
two.
booty in that.
Oh yeah.
That was quite
was
a
eye
captivating
candy.
halftime, if I should say.
Eye candy
if I
for
say so.
days.
Everybody keeps saying like, "Oh man, that's amazing," because JLo's like 50 and she still looks so good and she can move like that. It's like, damn,
Yeah. Well, I mean, she works at it.
she does.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for her.
Oh, J-Lo and Shakira was last year, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the conversation, Foo.
I didn't hear you say Shakira.
Okay.
Well, Foo, they actually have them ranked. If you want me to go.
Oh.
I
through the
would
rank.
like to hear this.
Yeah.
So they're ranked.
The Blues
These are the
Brothers.
top 26. So they're ranked from bad to very bad, or I'm saying bad, very bad to very, very good.
Well, just can you give us like
So-
the top 5?
That are very
No,
good.
top 10.
It's a lot of scrolling, Foo. It's a lot
Well,
of scrolling.
how about we hear the bottom 5 and the top 5?
Okay, I'm good with
Okay,
that.
so I'll tell you the bottom 5,
Mhm.
and actually one of the ones I said is actually on the bottom 5. It's so JT was actually number 26.
Oh.
Number 25 was Maroon 5 in 2019.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was not good.
No, it wasn't.
Then 24 was NSYNC, Britney Spears, and Aerosmith in 2001.
Oh,
I
I,
don't even
blocked that
remember
from
that one.
memory. No, I do now. I remember.
didn't even watch that.
Yeah, that was awful.
23 was Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
That's the boob gate.
Right.
Number 22 was the Rolling Stones in 2006. And then number 21 was the Black Eyed Peas in 2011.
I
Those
forgot
are the
they were
bottom
there.
5.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go to the top 5. So number 5 is Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce in 2016.
I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah.
That was a
that was
good
nice.
one. I liked it. 4, Madonna in 2012.
I don't remember that one at all.
That I do vaguely remember that one. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say, top 5, but whatever.
All right.
Beyonce in 2013. That was actually a really
Yeah,
good one
that one
because that's
was
when
really good.
Destiny's Child reunited, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then number 2, J-Lo and Shakira last year. Yes, I would agree.
Yep.
That was
Just
great.
all the
That
was amazing.
That was great booty.
and Foo, you will not be surprised at what number 1 was because number 1 is none other than Prince 2007.
That whole show was amazing.
Oh
man.
yeah.
That was a great.
Fuse.
That was a great one, Foo.
Check me
And
out,
you,
please.
and you said it rained Foo. What could you possibly ask for more?
It was perfect. The stars
So
aligned.
Foo-
The stars aligned.
Foo's just outside of the top 5 was Diana Ross at number 6, Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy in 1999. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers in 2008.
Oh,
that was actually a good half.
That was nice. Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen and the East Street Band in
All right.
2009.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Boyz II Men, number 10.
When was that?
Boyz II Men. It was Boyz II Men, Smokey Robinson, Martha Reeves, The Temptations, Queen Latifah.
That sounds
in
amazing.
1998.
98.
I know.
Oh.
Actually, they have the video here. I'm going to be watching this.
Oh man, that's a good fucking lineup.
Sharing this link with you guys. So this link,
Next music highlights.
Yeah, no
Foo.
kidding.
See.
All right.
Yeah.
Dope. Well, no outro for this segment, but we got Foo Facts coming up, and Foo Facts is brought to us by Hormel's Eggs Benedict Arnold, the breakfast that turns on you midway through digestion.
All right.
Does it come out red?
It comes out British.
You got red on you.
Like a sticky wicket.
All right, Foo, the floor is yours.
Oh no. Foo, here's a very cool Foo fact for once.
I will be the judge of that.
Google intends to scan all known existing 130 million books in the world, totaling 4 billion digital pages, 2 trillion words, and plans to have it finished by the end of this decade.
Nice.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Here's one for you sea lovers, Foo. An octopus is capable of killing a shark.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Yeah, I totally believe that. Octopi are smart beans, man.
Clever.
Foo, have you guys seen the movie Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Victor Wong, who plays Egg in said movie, died as a result of exhaustion due to staying up and watching the wall-to-wall coverage of 9/11.
Oh, shit.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Damn, this next one's kind of fucked up, but kind of cool. There's an elderly Indonesian man named Abu, and he lives on a deserted island with his wife so that he cannot spread his leprosy to others. He makes a living out of raising turtles and taking care of the reef around the island.
Damn.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
I forget that leprosy is still a thing.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
all biblical and shit. Speaking of
We haven't
island,
got rid of them lepers.
speaking of deserted island, I'm gonna pitch a movie to you guys. Let me know what you think.
All right.
It's an island of pedophiles, and the movie's called Pedophile. That's where you jail all the pedophiles.
Get out.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Get out.
It'll be like
Get
what's that movie with all the kids that kill each other?
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies?
No, not Lord of the Flies. The other one, the Rumble Royal. What? Not Royal Rumble.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
But they were forced into it.
And so were these pedophiles.
They deserve to die, though.
Yeah, I know.
Foo, you are
Oh
banned
my
from the
God.
next podcast, Foo.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Just don't show.
I don't think you've seen
Call out
Battle
sick food.
Royale.
It's fine.
It'll put asses in seats.
Literally. All right. Fucking guy. Here, Foo, take this for your world traveling book notes, Foo. According to research, the world's unfriendliest nation for tourists is Bolivia.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Would we ever want to go to South America?
No.
No. Okay.
Let's do a man fucking bachelor party.
I have no desire.
How many
Nope.
bachelor parties do you plan to have, Foo?
No, he doesn't want to
As
come
many
back
as it
home.
needs.
You just don't want to
One
come
for
back.
every kid.
Every kid, Foo. Yeah. I'm changing the game, Foo.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay. Foo. In 1997, Apple stock hit a 12-year low, and that was at least partially caused by a single sale of 1.5 million shares, which equaled $22.5 million, done by an anonymous party. This helped Steve Jobs convince the board of Apple to oust CEO Gil Amelio and appoint Steve Jobs as his replacement. Later, it was revealed Steve Jobs was the anonymous party who sold the 1.5 million
Oh
shares.
shit!
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
That is completely on brand with Steve Jobs.
Dude, I wonder if that's what that movie about where Ashton Kutcher was him, dude.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure they touch on that because they go as
Holy
far back
shit.
as his Pixar
No,
days.
they
I
don't.
think they don't.
No, I watched the movie. They instead they show Ashton Kutcher like being older, just at his home, and like they ask him to come back to Apple.
Oh wait, wasn't there another movie about Steve Jobs though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was the one with what's his name?
That's
God, the one that plays Magneto. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
Oh,
Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he plays Steve Jobs, but that one's more of like it was directed by Aaron Sorkin, and it only showed like every time he was about to go on and have like a huge presentation, like similar to like when he had when he was first presenting the iPod and stuff.
Right.
Like they only showed like every scene was just them before he goes on stage talking to Steve
so
Jobs.
I might be thinking of the documentary then.
Yeah, maybe that sounds about right.
Yeah. What else you got, Foo?
Hey, well, I got a one that connects us all to ancient history, Foos. The practice of pouring a liquid in memory of those who have passed on was common in ancient Egypt, in Greece, and in Rome. So, Foo, quote unquote, pouring one out for the homies is a custom of over 3,000 years.
Nice.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Pouring one out for them Mesopotamian homies, Foo.
Foo, for all the Egyptians out there, Foo.
For the first peoples.
Holy shit. There is a 100% tax on gas in Denmark.
Jesus.
Damn.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
They must not drive that much out there.
A lot of cycling.
Foo, and I'm about to expose a bunch of Japanese restaurants on this next Foo Fact, Foo.
Whoa.
Yep. Wasabi in modern restaurants is typically a mix of European horseradish, mustard, and food coloring because authentic handmade wasabi loses its flavor in 15 minutes.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
So if I were to go to like an authentic Japanese restaurant in Japan,
They're making fucking wasabi in the back.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ah, man. I wonder how that tastes because the one that we're used to it's pretty aggressive.
It tastes like horseradish.
Yeah.
Like, same effect.
Yeah, you're right.
Holy shit.
It's a spicy.
All right, Foo. Our third bachelor trip is to Japan.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
I'm going.
Oh.
Fuck you.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, Steph.
That's a
Drop
bad-
me off At the Godzilla.
We'll drop you off at Taiwan.
I want to go to Taiwan.
On the way there.
Yeah, on the way to fucking Japan.
Drop me off in the Philippines.
Parachute you.
Oh yeah, we could drop her off in the Philippines, Foo.
All right, cool.
All right, Foos. Steph, you're gonna like this one. Kit Harington arrived at his Game of Thrones audition with a black eye after getting into a fight at McDonald's the night before.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
World star.
They forgot his apple pie, Foo.
Damn.
Yeah. He was just showing them he could be part of the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
All right, Foos. I'm gonna seal the deal with this one here, and
Bring
this
it
one's
home,
gonna
Foo. Bring it home.
This one's gonna make us all cringe. Okay. Foo.
Yes.
Officially, there is no canon death for Jar Jar Binks, so he could potentially show up at any time in any Star Wars property.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
He became a Sith Lord, man.
Yeah. He's one of the most important characters.
Just in one movie.
Misa thinks, Foo.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Still important.
Well, thanks, Foo. That was quite enlightening there. Now, next week we're going to be doing a Podzilla. Is that still on the table?
I mean, if you fucks will ever watch Godzilla vs. Megalon,
Yes,
We're gonna
we'll
watch it.
Do it, Foo.
We're going to watch
you guys
it.
are supposed to watch it this past week, Foo.
Why? What do you have in mind? What do you want to talk about?
Because we were going to potentially do it today until you booked the guest.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
then-
Steph, slap that motherfucker.
No, we weren't, Foo.
No, it was
No,
going to
we
be
weren't.
next week.
You knew there was a guest this week, Foo. You knew this. You
Yeah.
knew this, man.
And they rescheduled, so. So I'll record out of order for that and then put him after the episode for Podzilla. But yeah, Godzilla versus Megalon. Look forward to that one, and hopefully the Foo will have a better microphone so that you don't just hear him with vaulted ceilings throughout the episode.
Yeah, Foo.
Fucking Phantom of the Opera over there, Foo.
Well, I was playing classical music before I signed on.
Yeah, like whatever. That's not a default setting for you.
Pretentious dick.
Actually, it is because we're trying to have classical music played constantly so the baby can hear it.
Yeah, but you gotta mix it up with like a Slipknot in there or something.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
That baby's gonna come out of the womb. Oh, ah!
You know how loud it is in the womb? All the gurgling and Jackie's heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to be playing that classical music like really loud.
Are you putting the headphones on her belly?
No.
Oh,
Well, that's where you're fucking up.
You're fucking up.
The book says that it's not a good idea to put headphones on the belly.
What kind of prenatal literature have you been reading lately, Foo?
To the baby?
No, just on your own.
For you, Foo.
Oh, portions of the book on how to be a dad, and just all of those like tips and tricks on how to raise a baby following the birth. Because
You have Dr.
everything.
Spock's book, Foo?
What'd you say?
Dr. Spock's book?
That's a thing?
Yeah. He wrote children's books, Foo.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
shit.
Yeah, he wrote how to raise children and all that and such.
I mean, dude, if Fox tell me how to do it, man, I can't go wrong there, dude.
No, man, that's logical. At least you would know that much.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true, Foos.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to sign up for those classes online, Foo.
All right, dope, man.
And then because of the pandemic, there's a lot of stuff that's like digital only, and like you get access to videos for a finite period of time that are free, or we could pay for it to have it available for a year.
All right.
So,
Well, after all this investment, man, I really hope this kid succeeds.
well, you're gonna teach it. Oh, Foo, Jackie gave the green light. You can teach it to play a musical instrument.
All right.
But
Only one?
Only one, Foo.
Ah.
But it's going to
Better
have
make
to
it-
be
You better
piano.
make it good.
Oh, if I'm
It's
teaching
okay,
it,
Foo. It's okay. As long as you're the one gifting her the musical instruments, it's fine.
Oh, well,
She can learn as many as she can.
That's not a big deal.
It's all like a harp.
You better make that keytar happen, bro. I've been asking for years.
If
Teach her the cello, Foo.
I'm gonna troll you with bagpipes then.
Yes.
Whatever, bro. I don't care.
You will. You will care. Bagpipes is so annoying. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to Podzilla. It's been a while, man. It'll be the first one of 2021, and
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get you guys some spicy foods, Foo.
well, we're not gonna forego it. We're actually gonna give it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot, man.
I'm telling you, just eat the peppers, eat the hot peppers. Go to the grocery store and get yourself a habanero pepper, and then just eat it.
No, what's the one that you gifted the Foo for Christmas?
Ghost peppers, but those are dry though.
Oh,
You have to like cook with them.
all right.
Yeah. What I'm thinking of is possibly dropping off some of those bulldog noodles for you Foos.
Oh, he can't eat that.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. I'm on the keto diet.
Oh, okay. So we're just being all bitches all around, I guess. Then, Foo.
That's why I'm saying the peppers, just a regular pepper.
I'm down to just munch on a pepper, bro.
All right, Josh, it's your time to shine, man.
What?
I'm gonna drop off a soup bowl of bulldog soup.
Damn it. If you must, Foo.
I must and I will.
Well,
Damn it.
I think we just raised the stakes here. I'm excited.
Josh is gonna die on the next podcast.
This will be the
tease
replay
it.
of Auntie Donna's fucking video, dude.
Spicy salami.
All right. Well, until then, Foos, thank you all very much for listening into the Foobar Show. Thanks for hitting subscribe, and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a fucking champion. You can always reach us and check out our new merch at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com. And search FOO Bar Show on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out. Drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of Foos. I've been Josie.
With the feel.
Josh.
And Steph.
Signing off, saying, don't be a dick.